Welcome to the third video in our series on CrowdLaw strategies for 21st century lawmaking. In the cycle of law and policy making, when we have developed a shared and actionable definition of a problem, we face the challenge of devising effective solutions. But beyond this, solutions typically also need to fit within the parameters of what Congress can do politically and be developed with a level of public support that helps solutions requiring legislation to win congressional backing. This means the search for solutions often needs to extend beyond historical public sector approaches to solution development, such as blue ribbon commissions, and the ready-made proposals of interest groups. To help you search for solutions that could form the basis of new legislation, this video explores 3 practical strategies. Number 1, online brainstorming. Number 2, prize-back challenges. And number 3, smarter crowdsourcing. These are all areas where you can use new technology to tap into a much wider range of thinking from both acknowledged experts and from citizens. The first strategy is what we would call open innovation, or just called brainstorming. This use has become commonplace in public institutions over the last decade. Indeed, our own federal government uses an open innovation platform called challenge.gov, which has hosted over 1,000 such challenges since 2010, tackling such hard problems as improving methods to find asteroids that could threaten the Earth to removing sediment from reservoirs. Open innovation is also used in legislatures and governments around the world, including in Reykjavik, Iceland, where, for example, 20% of the population uses the Better Reykjavik platform, created by the Citizens Foundation, to contribute solutions to problems for the city. This open source platform has been used by 1.5 million people and is now in use in copycat projects in over 20 countries beyond Iceland. The Better Reykjavik website itself is a simple ideation or open innovation platform where citizens post ideas in relevant topic subpages, rate one another's ideas, and debate each other's ideas and respective perspectives in the comments section. A pros and cons feature and the opportunity for those who are posting to sort and organize their own feedback promotes reasoned debate over angry exchanges. The result is a list of solutions and the best arguments for and against a given idea. What is truly novel about this project, however, is not the technology, but the process, which requires that the city try to implement the public's best ideas. Each month, the 5 top-rated ideas are processed in appropriate government standing committees, and hundreds of citizens' ideas have thus far been implemented. The Decide Madrid platform, maintained by the Madrid City Council, allows residents to submit a proposal to change local policies or regulations. This platform has 400,000 registered users and also allocates $100 million a year to participatory budgeting. Over 70 cities around the world use this same open source software for public engagement in local lawmaking. For more information about Decide Madrid, you can watch our interview with Luis Cueto, the General Coordinator of the Madrid City Council, on congress.crowd.law. The Indian government has attracted 7 million citizens to sign up to its open innovation platform, mygov.india, where they are running 796 different participatory opportunities. Public institutions are also turning to private platforms that often offer open innovation services, such as Incentive or Kaggle, to help them attract people with good solutions for hard problems. A second strategy for identifying more innovative solutions is the use of a prize to increase people's desire to participate in a policymaking process. South Australia offered $260,000, expert support to develop ideas and publicity for the best solutions in return for innovative approaches to reducing carbon emissions generated in the city's precinct. For more about the Your Say project, see our interview with former Premier of South Australia, Jay Weatherall, at congress.crowd.law. It's worth noting, however, that prizes do not have to be financial. Recognition can be just as or even more effective as an incentive for participation. Our third strategy for identifying innovative solutions is what we call smarter crowdsourcing, which was used, for example, in 2016 to aid in the fight against the spread of the Zika virus in Latin America. In this case, the Inter-American Development Bank partnered with the city government of Rio de Janeiro in Brazil and the national governments of Argentina, Colombia, and Panama to find solutions. Working with the governance lab at NYU, the team broke down the issue into 16 problems, and the partner governments selected 6 to address. The team then organized online dialogues over 2 months in response to each of these challenges, attracting more than 100 global experts, and then creating a playbook of 20 solutions with the implementation plans for those solutions, several of which the countries then went on to actually implement and use. Such processes enable ongoing, systematic, and actionable exchanges with global experts to solve policy challenges by combining rigorous problem definition, research and curation with crowdsourcing methods. They attract not just diverse ideas, but also the ability to render those ideas useful and implementable. As smarter crowdsourcing focuses on identifying and inviting experts to participate, it is best done in partnership with a local university. Compared with existing approaches to solution development, the strategies we've outlined here support effective and efficient lawmaking in a couple of ways. First, inexpensively sourcing new and better ideas for solutions, including entrepreneurial ones that can reduce reliance on government funding. 2, reducing the workload associated with reviewing ideas for solutions by involving the public in evaluating the relevance and efficacy of ideas. 3, accelerating the process of developing innovative solutions by offering incentive to a specific challenge. And number 4, assembling global expertise to identify and develop solutions which can then be realistically implemented. In our first 2 videos, we've seen how new technologies that engage the wider community can help you define problems and devise solutions. Next, we turn to leveraging these same kinds of tools for the laborious yet critically important task of drafting legislation collaboratively.